Today we'll be covering the fundamental concept of flowing. Flowing is a specialized form of note-taking for debate, and it's called flowing because the idea is that you can watch the arguments flow across the page and easily recognize the way they interact. For materials, we would recommend legal-sized paper and 2 pens of separate colors, one for AF and one for neg. Make sure your pens write with little resistance. If you would prefer to flow digitally, we would recommend using an Excel template. There are plenty of flowing templates out there, but we've never used it in our time as competitors, so we'll link some in the description as we find them. When flowing, you should use a separate sheet for each advantage, the solvency page, and each off-case position. You can leave about 1/4 to 1/3 at the top for the overview, or you can just dedicate a new sheet of paper for the overview if you know it'll be super long. Label your sheets at the top, or name them in your spreadsheet so you can easily sort through them. Make sure to develop a shorthand for both yourself and your partner. For example, use exclamation points for impact and a capital S for solvency. You can also draw a smiley face if you feel like it. You have to keep up with extremely fast-paced debates, so becoming accustomed to an efficient shorthand will help you keep up. When flowing, try to write answers next to the arguments they're answering so you can easily see which ones are dropped and which ones are overcovered. Here's a few tips and tricks to keep in mind. Remember to write in columns. The first column is for the speech where the argument is read, the one next to it is for the next speech, so on and so forth. So this way you can see where each argument is, how it's been responded to, and which arguments are dropped. If you run out of space on the front of the page, you can flip vertically and continue to flow down the same column position. This is both fast and keeps track of the position of where the speech belongs on the flow. Edmund and I like to keep a spare sheet of flow paper to write down potential cross-ex questions and to keep track of prep time as well. When the debate's over, you can gather all of your flows, fold them hamburger style, and write down the tournament, round number, opponent, and your stats on a debate. Most importantly, remember to practice, practice, and practice, and see what works for you. Listen to online debates to practice your flowing and general decision making. See if you can predict what arguments the team will go for. Lastly, keep your flows and come up with strategies to keep them organized for redos or even as nostalgia for when your debate days are over. Happy debating!